Hey, good morning, folks. It is David Hubbell here, and it is Saturday, December the 11th in Mobile, Alabama, 2021. And I'm here to view the Mirliton vine this week. And as you can see, it's still around, it's still doing well. Temperature here currently is 72 degrees, and if you'll see up through the trees, got a lot of cloud cover. So we're expecting a big rain to come in this afternoon. So also looking at the long-term forecast, it appears that I will have temperatures no lower than the maybe 47, 45 for the next week or so. So very well could have my Mirliton vine all the way through Christmas, which is going to be good. That's 2 weeks away. But the good thing is that it just gives me longer time to produce more Mirliton and make that available to people in the Mobile area who are interested. As you can see here, I still appear to have some male flowers, and over here see the beginning of some female flowers, and our little friends the bees are still out and about. So right now, I mean, despite, if you remember the videos early on how all this was defoliated with the cabbage looper, it's made quite a comeback. So I've been very fortunate. So this may not be as exciting of a video, not that any of them are, to folks to watch and see, but what we'll do is just kind of do a survey. I probably picked about 18 last week. Had a couple that fell off after I filmed, so I picked those as well. So we'll see what we got left and make an assessment. And I'll also tell you about some of the things I did this week with respect to Mirliton. So let's start looking around and see what we can see. I got some up there in the bushes. I'll probably give those, I don't know, they might be big enough to pick. The issue we had last week hasn't really improved any on those leaves there, but you do see peeking through some new growth, so that's encouraging. So what the plan is going to be going forward is going to be that whenever the first frost or freeze, real hard freeze comes, I'm going to end up cutting this back at the base down here. And so when I do that, I'll leave about 2 inches. So you can start thinking about this if you're following along with your progress. I'm going to cut it back about 2 inches, just a little bit of stem left. It'll probably be maybe 5 or 6 of them showing, and then I will cover that with hay or straw. And what that'll do is, and maybe put a little blanket over it, and I'll keep it like that through January and February, because what that does is protect the underground vines, roots. And so that's how I've managed to keep this one going for 11 years, and hopefully as long as I'm in this house or have a different location to grow it, this will keep going. So I don't know actually what the lifespan is on a Mirliton vine. That'd be a good question for me to check with Dr. Hill. I know one friend of mine said that he remembered one going back, I think it was his grandmother or a friend of his family's. They had one for over 2 decades, and I think some people have reported to Dr. Hill that they've got them going back generations. So it is possible that, several family members or generations could see one Mirliton vine in the right location if all is well and taken care of. So take care of your Mirliton vine, and it'll take care of you. And we got one here, as we usually have. Another one back there. Let's see if I pick them all off the ground here. Yep, there's a little one back there too. Yep, there's a nice one there too. Here we go with those couple of them there. And another one there. This one hiding in the back. Of course, we have these two right around the, hold on. We got these two right around the sprinkler. The two things I hadn't really focused on too much are these are two little vines that I went ahead and planted first year, and interestingly enough, although it appears a damn squirrel has gotten to it, I actually have a female flower on this one, and this is one that I had in the pot to sell. Some of the things fell through and people didn't come get them, so I ended up planting it to give myself some more stock, as well as this one. So the problem here too is, of course, they're a little too close to the tree, which makes them easier or more accessible to the squirrels. But the good thing is that maybe if I can get them to last over the winter and then come back more robustly, it just adds to the stock that I have here. And even if the squirrels get to it, who knows, maybe next year I'll have a couple hundred. I think I'll be picking this one today. It looks about right. Now this one looks all wrinkly. It's actually pretty firm still, but it hasn't really progressed any. So I think I'm going to probably pick it today. Let's see one that didn't mature and make it. And then there's still one way back up in the camellia bush, if I can focus on it somewhere. There it is, it's kind of hidden. The vine back here seems to be coming back as well. I got another one up underneath here. I think those are the ones we've seen from the back end. There's one here. Of course, we got these two beauties as well. I'll go also check on the progress of the 5 that I've got wrapped in paper towels and paper napkins up in a dark place that I'm trying to preserve. So we'll go check on that. So here we go. This is one of the 5. You can see that the stem on it's pretty long, probably about 3.5, 4 inches now. Starting to develop a few leaves on the end. You can see the seeds even more prominent coming out. The fruit itself seems to still be pretty good. Let's look at another. So here's the second one. These are the 2 that are furthest along. Once again, you can see same amount of length, but this one's actually got a little bit of a tendril coming off and some leaves. So going good. I think what I'll end up doing is kind of cutting this one short. I won't pick any right now. I've got other things to do today, and what I'm also hoping to do is keep as many fresh ones on the vine as possible as close to Christmas. I'll be making 2 things with Mirliton for my Christmas dinners. We're making the Mirliton soup with shrimp. That's one I've made before. I've got a video about how to make that on David J. Hubbell YouTube page. And then I'll also make that'll do that for Christmas Eve. And then I will do a Mirliton casserole with shrimp and crab meat for Christmas Day. So get both sides of the family get an opportunity to enjoy the Mirliton bounty this season. So I'll be doing that. So I want to kind of keep these as long as possible. Probably some of the other ones I've already picked. I may go through and pickle them because that's always good. They'll last a while, and that's kind of a favorite that you can always serve at get-togethers and parties. This week I did a radio interview with Marianne Fitzmaurice for the food show on a WGSO in New Orleans. It's actually, I guess she's on the North Shore, but the station's out of New Orleans. 99 AM. You can find that online, and if you will go to either their website or to the Mirliton Manamobile Facebook group, I will have a link posted there so you can listen to the 30-minute interview that we had. Turned out to be really informative for her, and enjoyed it a lot. I really recommend you checking out the show. There's a lot of things, a lot of good old-fashioned New Orleans recipes, and some honest reviews that she gives on a lot of the food scene in that area, especially now on the Tammany on the North Shore, since they're over there more frequently. The show was started by her husband, Tom Fitzmaurice, back, I think, in '88, but he had been writing since 1972. So it's an institution out in New Orleans. So I was really honored to be part of that, and thank Don Dubuque for making that possible. So if you have any questions, leave them here in the comment section below, or send them to me at rpcajun2r@gmail.com. And please check out Dr. Hill's mirliton.org, mirliton.org. Unfortunately, I have not received any more Mirliton pronunciation volunteers. I've got some promises, but I know it's a busy time of year for everybody, so I will keep coming back, even if it's not Mirliton season. It'll still be a good opportunity to have it recorded for posterity. So you can check that out, mirliton.org. I'll be rotating that out on there. The pronunciations are currently on David J. Hubbell YouTube page, so please like and subscribe and share this and any of the videos from that website with your friends and Mirliton lovers all around. Have any questions, once again, please send them to me at rpcajun2r@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and I will check you next week.